Dimensions in Time, you can just call me D. So, it's been a long time since I actually went into any kind of Minecraft world. And here we go again. This is just like starting over, if you've ever heard John Lennon. Probably not. A lot of people around here are too young to ever be listening to John Lennon. I am an old man, so I of course have heard that. Anyway, I had to start over, basically. What happened was, I took so much time away from the game. Work just got way too busy. Too many projects. All had to be delivered all at the same time. Things got really hectic. So I had to put Minecraft aside. And when I went to start things back up again, the world was corrupted. I tried to restore from a backup. The backup was corrupted. It could be that because I updated a lot of mods, a lot of things have changed. I mean, we're even in the world of 1.8 being able to be modded now, so the world is anew. It could be that the mods that I had installed just were not going to be compatible with what was going on now, and the world just kept corrupting, and all of the a lot of the things were still saying that they were there, but you couldn't see the actual image itself. Seems like we're on top of some kind of a bear mountain. Anyway, so that's where we are. I had to start over again. We're going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to be looking for a mountain that I can convert into a base or a lair, and not layer as in L-A-Y-E-R, but lair as in L-A-I-R. And I want to make levels with machines on each level and different layers, different levels within my layer to house different things. That is the plan. And if you've watched any of the other videos in this series, you can see that I had finished the first level almost, practically. I'm afraid I'm going to fall right here. This is stupid. That was kind of stupid. But that is a loss, so we're going to start over again. That looks like a volcano over there. Not a mountain. Let's go check it out, though. And I want to find something. The last mountain that I did was just way too big. Was that a sheep? No, I guess that was a tree. There's some industrial craft rubber. We're going to need that later on. What I want to do here is, let's set a waypoint in journey map. New. Rubber trees. What color is rubber? Orange, maybe? Yeah, I think it's orange. Let's make it orange. That way, I can come back to this later on if I need to. Anyway, the last time that I made the base, it was way too big. It took me way too long to clear out the entire level for the first level, and it was basically it was too long. Uh-oh. So this is an actual active volcano, because there's the lava. So does this mean that this side is not an active volcano? It would be very interesting. Uh-oh. I gotta start paying attention to where I'm going. It would be very interesting to actually make my lair in a volcano. I mean, that's the dream of every supervillain, I would think, is to make their super lair inside of a volcano. Am I ever going to make it to the top here? Boy, this thing's huge. Oops. So that would be really cool. That might be something to shoot for here. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big hill. Pretty big mountain. Or whatever. I should have made some tools first. so that I could break my way up. Did I just trap myself? I did. I just trapped myself. Let's see if I can break this here. Get out of here. It's going to take me a minute here. Let's just do this. I think we're almost there. I hope so. This is huge. I'm not very good at this parkour stuff either, as you can plainly tell. I am way up there too. If I fall from here, I'm done. I'm toasting. Whoa. Okay. I don't know if I'm actually making any progress or not. Getting up here. Oops. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna keep trying here. Sorry it's taking me so long. I'm no good at this stuff. Nope, 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 nope. No lag. No lag. There it is. Up. I think if I break that, we're gonna see that there is. Oh, and there it goes. Yikes. Run. Oh my. This is not this is not the well, this is probably great for the beginning of the video for you guys. You're probably cracking up. Look at that old man run down that volcano. Whoa. That was ridiculous. Well, I don't think that's going to be my home. I don't like swimming in the lava. Wow, that took a long time to actually start up, didn't it? I am not familiar with the settings of the volcanoes, but I guess either some lag took place there, or it's like a configurable thing, or could just be set to start at a certain time. But wow, that was close. That was close. Alright, so we're going to have to find another mountain. So let me explore around now that you've had a good laugh watching me run for my life from some lava. And let me look around and see if I can find a suitable spot. I don't want to bore you, although it's probably funny watching me run around. I don't want to bore you with looking around to try to find a suitable spot for my base. So let me go look around and I'll be right back. Well, it got to be night, so I had to make myself a quick little cave here in the side of a little tiny hill, and I started running out of parts here, so I had to grab some mushrooms and cook them up so that I could get my health back. There we go. So I'm gonna have to take a little break here for the night. I did not find any sheep, or at least I didn't kill any. I don't remember if I saw any or not. I don't believe so. So I'm gonna have to pick up the pace tomorrow and look around. I'm gonna make myself a weapon here, but I'm just gonna hunker down here for the night. I might mine all this out, maybe even go down and try to mine some resources here. And then in the morning, I will go out and try to find some more food, then start my trek to look for my base, look for my mountain that will become my lair. So keep on looking, I'll be right back. Well, I might have found it. I'm about 1,200 meters away from where I was before, but I kind of like this. It's got a nice view. And I'm not going to go all the way around the whole range, just this one little section right here, so I'll wrap it around, and each level will have windows all the way around so you can see in. And then all the way at the top will be my living quarters. So I'll start down here digging in. I'm gonna have to figure out something about that cave. Maybe that's where I'll start for the mining level, and then machines, more machines maybe, power, also crafting, and then at the top, living quarters. I like it. It's got water over here, and it's pretty deep water too. It's like ocean. On the other side we've got, there we go, so we've got ink. On the other side we've got lots of trees. There's a volcano close by. I've got a meteorite that hit there. There's some kind of slime thing over there, and a bunch of trees over on this side, like a swamp area. I think I'm in a pretty good spot right here, and I think it would look really good to be looking out, like from the top level when I'm in my living quarters, to be looking out over this entire ocean. So I think I'm gonna settle right here. So I'm gonna start by heading in to the cave and setting up a little shop in here. As you can see, I brought all the stuff that I mined as much as I could. I also, on the way here, killed an enderman, so I got myself an ender pearl. I had made a copper chest. I brought my books with me, and I found some iron and copper over in that other little spot. So basically, I think I'm good to go. Oh, look, there's lava in here too. Wonderful. Okay. So I think I think this is going to be home. I think this is going to be a nice place to start. So I'm going to dig out a little bit over here and make myself a little home. I'm probably going to close this off over here. The one thing that I didn't see was glass, but I'll try to see if I can find some sand around somewhere. If there's none over on this side, then there's probably some on the other. So I think I'm good. So I've been exploring these caves within this mountain system. I wanted to show you guys something. I think I made the right decision. I think this is really going to look cool. Imagine looking out over here. All glass across there. You just walk up and stand there and look out the edge. I'm actually going to try to build something below this waterfall. That'll be really neat. I think this is going to be cool. I just wanted to show you that. I've gone through here and dug out some stuff and explored a little bit. And I think, oh, that's a new, is that a new volcano right there? Somewhere around here is my stairs to go around that. I'm gonna have to keep looking around. Here's my stairs. Ah, there we go. That's where it is. So, go around, down, and here's my little hidey hole here. Oh, that's funny to say. Anyway, keep on keeping on. I kind of protected myself here. The next thing that I've got to do is find... Oop, and I just ran out of shovel. Next thing I've got to do is find some sand and get some glass so that I can start cordoning off this bottom level here, which is actually pretty high off the ground. The last time that I did it, it was right at ground level and I cleared all this off, but I want to do this one more quickly, so I think this looks pretty good. So we'll keep on going and be right back. So here we are to start off with. I finally got some glass around, some of it, and I had to run out at night. I haven't had a bed for a while, so I had to run out and grab some wool, so I figured I'd stop and take a look and see what it looked like out here, and now it's begun. As you can see, I killed a bat in here, So Morph allows me to fly around now. Pretty convenient when you're going around trying to find some sheep. So now the next step is to get a couple of machines that'll clear this stone out more quickly than I would with a pickaxe. And that's going to help me tremendously. Then we'll start clearing out this stone and getting some more glass around. I've got to figure out where I'm going to end, and then we're going to start building some machines. So we're coming along. Hey, so I'm back here, and I've been mining a little bit and collecting some rubber. I made a mining drill, and I wanted to make it into a diamond mining drill. And when you look up the recipe for the diamond mining drill now, it has an iron turning blank, which is kind of weird when you look up the recipe for that, because for some reason you can't click it and have it go into NEI. But iron turning blank, and hit the recipe for it. Oops. Iron turning blank, there we go. Oops, there we go. Sorry. So 2 iron ingots and an iron item casing. So I made that. So now I take my drill, put the 3 diamonds around it, because I found exactly 3 in this new turning thing, and it doesn't work. For some reason, it's not working. It's very weird here, so I'm not exactly sure. Iron turning blank, mining drill, diamonds. But for some reason it won't go in there. There's my mining drill. There's my diamonds. And there's my turning blank. Now it does say regular diamond, right? Regular diamond or industrial diamond. So that's a mystery that I'm going to have to try to figure out why that's not working right. Just wanted to show you that. Hey guys, back again. So I think I figured out, or at least I did a little research online, and not too many people were talking about how to do this yet. I guess it's fairly new, but making my diamond drill, I still, where are my diamonds? There we go. I still have not gotten to the point where I can actually make the diamond drill, and that's because it requires one of these, where is that? One of these iron turning blanks, and you have to actually take this and make it into a compatible turning blank for a drill, I think. And in order to do that, according to the IC2 forum, a couple of people said on there that you have to take a turning table, and that will allow you to do it. Now, I have no idea about this interface, but I think there is a tool here called a lathing tool that you have to make that uses a refined iron plate and a couple of iron item casings. And what you can do is take the lathing tool, you put that into this interface, you put your blank up here, your lathing tool down here, and then you can see that when I take this blank and put it in here, it comes up with this weird thing. Now, I don't know if you can make different lathing tools for different ratios here or not, and I don't know if, let me see, if you, I meant to type drill. If you need a specific one, no, it doesn't say, but it does say drill underneath of it. Iron turning blank drill. So, anyway, in order to make the refined iron, what you have to do is, oh, I have to go back in. So it did make me a refined iron ingot. What you have to do is you make a blast furnace, and then you make a heat generator. Yeah, I'll keep that in there. Make a heat generator. That heats up your blast furnace. You put some iron in there with some, not empty cells, but compressed air cells, which you have to use the compressor for. Put your empty cells into the compressor, and it will make the air cells, the compressed air cells. This takes 6 at a time to run, so you have to have 6 in there. I probably should have made some more so that I could automate the process, or at least let it run for a little bit longer than just one ingot. But that's how you make the refined now. And I believe once I get the refined iron ingot made into, do that right now while you're here. Let's make that into a plate. And then it looks like this lathe tool only requires 1 and 2 iron item casings, which I do not have. Do I have any iron left? Oh yeah, it's all in here. All these things really used a lot of iron. I'm almost out, and I had almost a stack and a half. This needs to be on rolling, that's right. So we only need to make one of those. Take it up twice. So we're almost done with these compressed air cells. My metal former is now making what I need to make this lathe tool. I have a friend who's a machinist, actually, and he uses a lathe all the time. And basically, a lathe is a great big spinning thing with a cutting blade on it that cuts something to a shape that they need. So it's pretty cool, actually, I think. It's pretty cool that they're making it a little more complicated. I mean, it's a lot. I saw a couple complaints. Let's just put it that way. The people saying it's just a more convoluted way to get to the diamond drill. But I like having to go through a complex thing in order to get to where you want, rather than just taking 3 diamonds and slapping them onto a drill. I mean, it's a little bit more, it's a little bit more complicated to do, but it's fun because you have to figure these things out for yourself. Now it looks like all of them are 5x5. I don't know if I have to press one of these buttons. I don't know which one to press. I'm just going to press one and see what happens. Oh, maybe I need a power source. It said on the forum that it does not run off of regular power, IC2 power. It said something about KU. I don't know. I might have to look that up now. So it does take a long time to make that refined, but I'll only make one more. I don't believe I'm going to need any more. I don't know what other recipes call for it, but that's where I am. Yeah, I need some kind of a power source here. I'll try running a line down to it, I guess, and seeing if maybe it works. But I do believe that I need a different power source. Maybe I'll have to make a battery and throw it in there and see if that works. So, once I figure it out, I'll let you know. I thought I was well clear of the lava coming out of there. I thought it was way above me. I'm only on level 11. And it got me. Thank goodness I could come back down and get my stuff back from my grave. Anybody who doesn't play with any grave mod installed is a lunatic, because all my stuff could have been lost. So I got most of it back. But word to the wise, do not dig around. And you can see up in the map in the top right hand corner the big orange blob that kind of looks like a butterfly. That is a pool of lava, which I'll be tapping into later for power, but for now, avoid, stay away. Hello everybody, and I'm back. So it's been a couple of days since I was last here. I've actually moved all my machines into a new setup. Basically, I've got macerators on top, furnaces on the bottom, with a redstone engine that when I flick this switch will actually turn on and pull using this wooden transport pipe anything that's being macerated down into the furnace. That actually will allow me to throw a stack of something that I've mined, and it'll automatically be processed into ingots. And I've got 2 of each, so I can do either side. And that's been working for me really well. Helps me get ingots very quickly with anything that I mine. Over here, actually you can see it's raining out, but over here I keep planting a forest and keep chopping it down. I've done it several times, and you can see I've got a ton of wood here. Now what I do with this is I divide it up. I take 2 stacks of the wood, or actually 3 stacks, and I'll convert one into planks. I divide it up 32 of the planks as my fuel source, and then I put 2 stacks of 64 up here, and it makes me charcoal. Each one of these wood planks gives me 2 charcoal, or thereabouts, maybe 1.5. And that's actually a pretty good trade-off. And basically what I'm doing is I'm using that charcoal to fuel my generator. Now, the generator right now is struggling a little bit, and you can see my bat box has no power buildup, and that's because I just built my logistics pipe power junction, and that's filling up. Now it's about halfway there, a little bit more, but once it gets all the way filled up, then it won't have to keep pulling so much power from my system, and everything will balance out a little bit. And the reason that I did that is because I put some logistic pipes here, and what it's doing is all this charcoal that I'm producing, it's pulling it out now and keeping this full. In the past, what I've had to do is come in here and check. Every once in a while I'll come in here and check. It'll either be empty or down to a few, and I have to sit here and manually fill it up. Now I've got a logistics pipe that pulls it, and then one over here, as you can, let me grab this. Let me grab this axe. As you can see, my axe is pretty toast. One over here that requests it. So this is requesting charcoal, and this one has an extractor module, so it extracts it. So basically it's extracting it, and actually, now that I think about it, when the system's full, there's nowhere for it to go, and I wonder if it just sits there and bounces back and forth. Yeah, it's bouncing out. So I'm actually losing some. Yeah, because it's filled, so it has nowhere to go. That's a flaw. So it looks like I've lost some charcoal. So what I need to do is I never even thought of that. What I need to do is make this a provider pipe rather than an extractor. That's what I need to do. So I need a provider module in order to be able to provide the charcoal for this when it needs it. Let's see. I might want to sit here for a little bit. Okay, I don't think any more are coming, so let's go back up. Come over here. I've got the tools to make a provider module, I think. Oh, I still have it in my inventory. So, is it a supplier or a provider? I could make a quick sort. Ooh, that takes a diamond. A quick sort takes a diamond. That's too expensive. Actually, it takes several diamonds. And I don't yet have any silicon set up where it's making those. So, let's see. I'm going to do a little research on this. Be right back. Okay, so I looked it up on the FTB wiki, and it looks like the provider module is what I want. It says that it will provide items into the network for any pipes that request them. So looks like that's what I need, is the provider module. So let's make one of those. Oh, it takes gold. Okay. So we need gold, need lapis. I've got all of that right here. So let's make a gold gear real quick. Oops. And up to stone. And up to iron. And up to gold. There we go. Now I should be able to pump that in. Oops. Do I not have any paper? Oh, I don't have a module. So I need this module first. Blank module. What am I missing? Redstone? Redstone. Did I put it back in? No. Okay. Module first. Oh, lapis. No, I've got lapis in my inventory. What am I missing here? Gold gear, lapis. Let's try this. That. Lapis. That. Oh, did I not actually make the gold gear? Oh boy. I forgot to pull it out of there. Thought I had pulled it out of there. Okay. That'll do it. So there's my provider. Now, let's stick this in down here. Provider. And we're providing coal. Normal mode. This is include. Okay. So I guess that's what we're going to need. Now, the big question is, will this, which is just a basic logistics pipe that has charcoal in it as a requested item, will that actively request it all the time? Or will it only request it when it's needed? That's a big question. I'm not sure. So we say that that provides charcoal. There is charcoal in there. Okay. I'm requesting charcoal over here. I don't see anything happening. Wonder why that is. Very strange. Well, something I'm going to have to look into. Obviously. I know I had done this in the past, but it's been so long since I played that I don't remember exactly how the system worked before. So it's something I'm going to have to look into. Maybe you can tell me in the comments below exactly what I'm doing wrong. In the meantime, I'll keep looking around and we're going to keep building. So see you in a bit. Hey folks, so I figured it out. Okay, here's what it is. Supplier logistics pipe. And when you click on it, it actually, with the wrench, it actually says items to keep stocked. And that's exactly what we want. So, over here, let me grab a piece of charcoal. Get back to my wrench. Stick the charcoal in here for request mode, and boom. Now we have a supplier or a provider module providing charcoal, and we have this set to request mode, this supplier one set to request mode. So we should actually, when this runs out, it should ask for charcoal. Now it said items to keep stock. Now it's requesting 50 at a time. We don't need that. So if I set it to partial, I think it just will request one at a time until it's filled. And that should do it. So now the next step will be to pull. Let me get out of here. I'm almost out of. Gotta stop doing this. I might want to build and put an elevator there or some stairs or something. Now the next step will be to pull items from here, because these are actually making. And technically, what I really should do is stick a logistics pipe on the bottom of this and pull stacks out at a time and feed them in here, and then pull the items out of here and feed them into this chest. Then the system will be a circle. Basically, as I insert the pieces of wood into here, it'll bring them over here. Actually, I'd need to turn them into planks somehow, because as you can see, this is how I do it. Divide one stack in half, put the planks at the bottom, the logs at the top, and then it makes the charcoal and then feeds it down here. Then I feed it into here, and it keeps this going. And to be honest with you, it's not going to be doing this too much longer. So I'm not even sure if it's worth the effort to automate this, because pretty soon we'll be going to lava. But for now, I'll just leave it the way it is. If I find that I'm not getting to lava as quickly as I could or should, then, oh, I see. And I put 21 in there, and that's exactly what it's keeping in there, it looks like. 21. Interesting. That's pretty neat. So, let's do this. I wonder if there's a setting for stack. Yeah, it looks like if I put full, then it's just going to keep it full maybe. Or I need to actually grab a stack. Stick a whole stack in there. No, actually, there we go. Okay. Now it'll keep 64 in there maybe. Yep. Excellent. Okay. So I think what it's going to do is it's going to request a whole thing. So I'm going to put partial, and then that way once it gets down to 63, hopefully, and here we'll go, we'll see. Boom, one's gone. Does it request? Yep. And there it is. So it is going to keep it filled now. Excellent. Okay. So it looks like that's taken care of now. At least it'll keep it full. Oops. Make sure I fill that in so I don't fall. So there we go. Automated furnace, or automated generator that will keep that filled. So now all I have to do is just keep going over here, grabbing the charcoal and throwing it into that chest. So I'll have to refill that, but it's not as often as filling that generator, because as I'm processing ores, it's taking a lot of energy away from that generator, in addition to the fact that the logistics pipe power supply, well, it's almost filled now, but that was really hindering my processing ability, because a lot of these machines were running out of power, because logistics power junction was pulling so much power away from my system that it never filled up that bad box, and basically some of these machines weren't getting power at some point. But it looks like that's going to be resolved very shortly, so I think we're good to go. This may be a good wrapping up point for this video. So we're halfway there, basically, to where I was before. Well, maybe not even halfway, but we're getting closer. Where's that creeper? He's above me. That's a little scary. I've already had a creeper explode on me outside my door and down while I was mining. Cannot afford to have another one smack me here. I'm also running into an issue, by the way, with food. I started planting some crops out there, so I'm either going to have to go on the hunt for some chickens and some cows, or I'm going to start having to tend to farming. So that's becoming an issue as well. But we'll touch on that the next episode. And hopefully by next episode I will have the rest of this cleared out, and maybe a different array of machines with some additional ones in here for you to take a look at, so that we can see how we're going to progress. So thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, press the like button please, and if you want to subscribe, press that subscribe button. Regular videos will be coming now. I don't believe that there's going to be a situation where I'll have 3 jobs at once going on, so hopefully these videos will become a little more regular. I appreciate all of your questions, comments, and your subscribing, and thanks a lot for watching.